Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, Executive Mayor, councillors, residents of Johannesburg, compliments of the new year. We would like to convey our sincere condolences to the ANC caucus on the death of the late Councillor Nonkumbi. May his soul rest in peace. Today, we stand at a significant juncture, Madam Speaker, in our city's governance as we address the appointment of our acting city manager. This decision follows the recent court ruling which declared the appointment of Mr. Floyd Brink to be unconstitutional and invalid. It also granted a cost order in favor of the Democratic Alliance. Madam Speaker, let me briefly recap what brought us here. The Democratic Alliance warned this council on numerous occasions that the decisions were unlawful. The court ruling agreeing with the Democratic Alliance underscores the importance of adhering to principles of our Constitution and the processes governed by our Municipal Systems Act. It serves as a reminder that accountability, transparency, and legality are paramount in our decision-making as public representatives in a constitutional democracy. It is unfortunate, Madam Speaker, that residents of the city must now pay for the city opposing an unlawful, unconstitutional, and invalid decision taken by this ANC-led coalition. Madam Speaker, whilst we recognize Mr. Makola's qualifications, experience, and the fact that he's the city's current COO, he steps into a role with the responsibility of leading our city during this transitional period and ensuring that operations run smoothly. We hope that he will run the city with transparency and be accessible to all councillors, irrespective of political party during this acting period. It is therefore, Madam Speaker, the DA would like to draw Council's attention to Section 54A of the Municipal Systems Act, as noted in the report, which clearly states that only Council has the authority to appoint a city manager or an acting city manager. The Systems Act requires that an appointment of a city manager or acting city manager must be made by Council before it takes effect. In this case, Madam Speaker, it means that this appointment of Mr. Makola as acting city manager can only take effect from the date it is approved by Council, not prior. Madam Speaker, as you know, the Democratic Alliance is a party of constitutionalism and the rule of law. Court precedents has already been set in the case of Democratic Alliance versus Cllr Municipality and others. The judgment underscores that the authority to appoint a municipal city manager, including an acting city manager, rests solely with the municipal council, as quoted in Section 54A of the Municipal Systems Act. Madam Speaker, we also have serious concerns with the fact that the report brought to Council is for noting. We find this particularly strange, given the fact that the power to appoint a city manager or an acting city manager is exclusive responsibility of the municipal council, not just for noting. The fact that none of the recommendations mention requesting council to start the recruitment process for a new city manager is another serious concern for us. In conclusion, Madam Speaker, we would like to thank Mr. Makola for accepting this position. The DA would like to urge Council to consider our contributions and to amend the recommendations in this report so as to ensure full compliance with the law as it stands before we vote or adopt this report. We really want to ensure that we are not sitting on the wrong side of the law. So we're asking this to avoid being on the wrong side of the law again. Thank you so much, Madam Speaker.